If your bookshelf is also filled with books about psychology, productivity, philosophy, just like mine, this video is for you. In this video, I talk about how reading fiction books is also important as reading as non-fiction books. For a long time, I have believed that every book should teach you, every book should give you a guidance and actionable steps to be more successful, to guidance based or being self-aware. At the end, it should teach you something by reading those 300 pages. So I never picked up novels. I have read once a book called Forest of Enchantment by Chitra Banerjee. Wonderful book. In that book, it's a story of Ramayana through the point of view of Sita, like, which is just so, it for reading it, it was so vulnerable and so delicate, I would say. So yeah, as I in my mind, I had usually based up like fiction is entertainment, non-fiction was education. Honestly, every reader I feel has falls into this trap. We start measuring books by how many highlights we make and how many things that we had ticked off and how many things we can apply on the Monday morning, or and Monday morning we can apply, or how many pages that we read. But unless and until I read the book is at the Murasaki bookshop, it's a very very simple story and very beginner friendly book, I would say. Like, I'm not a non-fiction, I'm not a fiction book reader, but it was quite easy for me to read. This book goes through an simple story of a girl who has whose life has turned upside down because her fiance is getting engaged to someone else. She has left that job because she just can't handle seeing her fiance with another else. She is heartbroken, emotionally exhausted. She quits her job, loses all the direction, and somewhere she sleeps. She avoids people. She doesn't know what her life is kept for. Like I'm in my 20s, I feel the same like that. It just, she is in that phase in the starting of this book where she has lost all her colors, and her uncle offers her to come at their bookshop, which is a second-hand bookshop, which is based in Japan's Tokyo's most famous district, Jimboko. She accepts it, and that's where the real story begins. In this book, there is no any twist that every fiction books had. There is no dramatic speeches, no large romantic drama. It just slowly we go through her every sense of the character, and about her day-to-day life, about how she organizes days, how a event comes, how she is with a regular customer, what's happening in her uncle's life. She drinks coffee, she reads, she begins to notice the world again. Somehow you could feel her getting normalized and getting used to. It's basically about how life is, how everything is, and it's just kind reminder to you at the end of the book that not everything should have a plot twist. And even though that book wasn't like giving you lesson at your face, but at the end it just shows you, fiction books always shows you that okay, this is life, and this is has to be healed slowly, step by step. Life happens, moments happens in your life, in every person life. And from now I do see myself reading fiction books ahead more, because your emotions won't be felt by the reading non-fiction books. Your non-fiction book might teach you that that's how you should work out, that's how you should write an email, but it wouldn't teach you that how to feel the emotions which and for that person feel, and how to react to something which is happening. Because when you read a fiction, it's not just you are reading a one thing, you are reading the entire environment that is surrounding it, and which really keeps you engaged, and which is so lovely. I highly recommend you reading Days at Murasaki Bookshop by Yatoshi Yagisawa. It is translated by Eric Ozawa. Thank you.